Hello everyone, today I'm here in Brandon, Florida to check out their Chuck E. Cheese. I'm super excited to see this one. I know it's very big, it has some unique elements in there. It used to be a PTT, so we're going to get to talk about the history. I'm going to give you a full store tour of everything they got in there. So let's get in there and check this store out. Alright guys, let's start this tour off right here in the showroom. So front and center here we have the video wall. Now this video wall at the store is very large. It looks much larger than the regular size because the ceilings are so high in this store. So they have a very large video wall and there's still space from the bottom to the ground. They did get new benches in the store and new tables. They got the new carpet. It's the newer 2.0 carpet. This is a Flagship 2.0 remodel, so it wasn't cheap. They did everything. They have all 5 character posters. Chucky is the large size, and then the other 4 are the regular 1-panel size. They also have 2 doors here to the left of the video wall. This is their Chucky room right here, and then they have an old sign here on this one for their FACP. Then they have a couple more booths here on this side of the showroom with outlet charging stations, and they have the 5 Chucky silhouette piece right here. And then right to the left of that, they have one of 2 ticket blasters in this location. This is the Rockstar one with the Avenger top. They're having some cooling issues, I guess, in the store right now because they have some portable air conditioners all around the store. In the back of the showroom, they have the 2.0 high-top tables and chairs. They have the 2021 model dance floor right in the middle. And then they have this really cool Chucky's Live countdown thing. This is exclusive here to Brandon's store. It has all 4 characters and then Chucky up top there. And then the characters are on those little panels. And there's a clock that lets you know when Chucky's coming out next. Chucky was just out. There's Jasper's. And Munches, so all 4 characters and Chucky are all represented, which is great. And this is Chucky Live up there, and that's right above the 2021 model dance floor. Then on the right side of the showroom, there's an emergency exit right there, more seating. They have the party word mark sign there on the right side, and then here's their second ticket blaster, and this one is Rockstar back and Rockstar top. Then they also have their mural. Now this mural is extremely similar, near identical to Kendall's mural. It has Summer of Fun, Helen, Jasper, and Chucky, which we'll get a closer look at that side later. However, they did change it so it doesn't say Kendall there. It says Brandon like it should, since we're in Brandon, Florida. And it looks like they have outlet charging here as well, like there used to be booths here when they originally got 2.0. However, they added the trampoline zone here. They have the large 5-panel one. No trampoline zone art, of course, because of the mural. And they moved the booths, they got rid of those seating there. And then behind the showroom, we move right into the kiddie ride area like most locations. So we start off here with Hammer 2, and there's Avenger Chuck. Then they have this paint helmet ride. They have the blue Chuck E. Cheese where it can be a kid race car. They have the wild boat ride here. I believe that's what this is called. And then they have the supercar. And here's the photo ride car. They have Avenger on the license plate back here. They have Rockstar sitting in the car. They have Rockstar there. They have Avenger there and Avenger on both sides. So it's a mix of both Rockstar and Avenger on this photo ride. Then we have Alien Patrol right here, Jet Rider, and they have Chucky's Glider Rider. And this one does still have the whiskers attached, which is nice to see. A lot of times those are gone. They're still here. And they also have a 2.0 TV ring up there. They're very high because of how high the ceilings are in the store. Then we have the Cobra Kai car, Chameleon Paradise, SpongeBob Bikini Bottom Bowling, which is always nice to see. This is extremely common. And then they have Disney Pixar cars, Crab Rush. They have Chuck E. Cheese's Rainbow, and Pirates Hook, and Comet Catcher. Dead Storm Pirates. They have a couple chairs here for them to sit in, the 2.0 low chairs. And then they have Justice League Whack-A-Mole. The Wear-A-Kid can be a kid carousel. However, the horses here are white. Normally, they're black on this carousel, so that's a little different. And then they have Giraffe Play. A couple more booths here, and then you see they have the outlet charging stations. These used to go all the way down until they added the trampoline zone. And then there's Chucky. He's a little pixelated. You can definitely tell more in person than on camera, but that's okay. And yeah, there's the Brandon sign there. And it goes all the way down here to this emergency exit. And this emergency exit has the older font for their emergency exit only sign. It's still 2.01, just older. And then the kiddie ride area and the regular game room are separated by this long stretch of seating here. And then that separates the regular game room. And they got a lot of games here. So let's go through them. First, they have 2.0 stripes painted on this wall. And then in front of it, they have Hot Racers, SpongeBob Jellyfishing, NBA Hoop Troop, Astro Invasion, Sky Riders, Rabbids Hollywood, Dog Pounder, Grand Piano Keys, Beach Bounce, Water Gun Fun, Ghostbusters, 2 NBA hoops, 6 alley rollers with marquee, and then behind alley roller, which is always nice to see, they have the skee ball piece, which is in the proper spot in the store. It's right by skee ball, which I like. Then they have milk jug toss, 2-minute drill, ring toss, baseball pro, and fishbowl frenzy. And that takes you here to the front of the store where they have pennant lights. And then we have more games. They have Snow Down. I have never seen this game at Chuck E. Cheese before, so that's cool to see. Then we have Stack It, which is not super common at Chuck E. Cheese either. You don't normally see the stacking games, at least I don't. Then they have Spinner Frenzy, H2 Overdrive, Red Hot. The jackpot's reset because I won it before I started filming. Then we have Jurassic Park Arcade, Dicey Jump, and Carnival Cups. Swinging around to this side, we have the Chuck E. Cheese's sketchbook. There's Avenger Chuck. And we have Tightrope. Here's the front of Jurassic Park Arcade. Crossbow Master. Monopoly Arcade. 350 tickets, a very good jackpot. Halo Fire Team Raven. Temple Run. And then Snowdown is a 2-person game, so the other side is just another one for them. Then they have Deal or No Deal right here. Slide Up, which is a newer addition to the store. Then we have Snow Cross. We have Space Invaders Frenzy, Treasure Quest, Eiffel Tower, the Photo Booth and Clutch Shoot, the Ice Age Whack Game, Big Win Super Spin, 250 ticket jackpot, Seawolf, Clutch Shoot, which is another newer game, Pop It for Gold, Tippin' Blocks, and Maze Escape. And then on this side of Maze Escape is Big Bass Wheel Pro. And then moving on over here, we have this game, which I have never seen at Chuck E. Cheese before. It's a Jumanji themed game. There's the board there, and then they have a large screen, and 4 people can play it at once. So that's something I've never seen before. Then here we have Kung Fu Panda, Mojo Dojo. I mean Dojo Mojo, I got that mixed up. Sonic Blast Ball, Monopoly Roll and Go, and then they have Dizzy Chicken here in the front, and then they have more pennant lights, and then the Where a Kid Can Be a Kid word mark up there, and it's slightly separated from the wall. Next we have Superstar, Disney Crossy Road, they have 2 Batman racers, TMNT right after that, Air Slide, and Choppy Wood, Galaga Assault, Plants vs. Zombies, and Polar Slide. And then over here we have Terminator Salvation and Transformers, Barrel of Monkeys, and Slam a Winner, Choppy Wood, and then Basketball Pro right here, FGTV Out of Time, Hoop It Up, and I showed you guys Transformers already, so that leaves this last little area over here, which is a couple more things. We have Cosmic XL, which a lot of the Florida stores have. There's Rockstar Chuck there, and then they only have Chucky here though, not the rest of the characters. And you can't use the Play Pass to do this. It's only cash or card. Then they have Harpoon Lagoon right here. They have Nerf Arcade, if I didn't say that already, and Jelly Lab. Then they have Monster Catcher, another 2.0 TV ring above that. Then they have Whack and Win right here. And last but not least, we have Spinorama, Pop the Lock, Crazy Tower, but instead of the triangle pyramid thing that projects it, they have just regular old monitors here, which is something I've never seen before. And then they have Big Ticket Drop to finish out the arcade here. They also have the large 2.0 Chuck logo there at the exit area on the other side of the lobby. All right, now I'm back in the showroom, and let's reset and move over to the left-hand side of the store here. So I already showed you guys the 5 Chucky silhouette, and then they also have an emergency exit sign here with their emergency exit on the other side of the ticket blaster. And then they have up here, they have a restroom sign and then the large 2.0 Chuck logo up there. It barely fits, but it worked. And then right here, they have something that's exclusive to Brandon's location, which is called Helen's Hangout. And the reason it's called that is because they added the Helen character piece, and it's a shorter one, but it's 2-panel, and then they have the Hangout poster over there. So it's, you know, Helen's Hangout. And then they also have a second video wall. Now this is a smaller video wall than the one in the main showroom. And then what they do is they have more benches here, and then they have birthday parties here as well as out there in the main showroom. So they have extra seating over there as well. And then they also have the high five piece right there. And another emergency exit only sign. Now, back when this was a PTT, the reason they have this room here is because back when this was a PTT, this was the lounge room. They had the cabaret acts here. Later, they added the Studio B here, and you know, all that stuff happened in this room. And of course, when they got 2.0, they needed something to do with it, so they came up with this. It's pretty lame, I think, honestly. They could have done something really cool with this room, but they just basically made a second showroom that looks identical to the other one, pretty much. So I think they could have done a better job with uniqueness, but obviously this maximizes the amount of parties and stuff they can have in here, so it's good for business, I'm sure. They have the retro video game piece here on the left side of the Helen's Hangout room. And then moving on out, they have more booths of outlet charging here along this, and that goes all the way back to the front. They have the Where a Kid Can Be a Kid photo prop thing on the left side of Helen's Hangout with their control board. They have 2.0 stripes painted on the wall here. Then they have the Pasquale's Kitchen 2.0 sign there, their kitchen entrance, order pickup sign. They have the pickup window here. This pickup window was added during 2.0, and then they have that sign. They have their menu word mark sign as well. And then they have this area, they put the ball claw back there, and they have the all you can play with Chucky silhouette right here. Then they have the drink machines, third station sign up there, caution wet floor. They did get new wood floors in this store, because it's a flagship, of course, and it's before the refreshes in 2023. And then they have generic men's and women's signs here on the restrooms, restroom sign right there. The women's sign is right here. And then they have the U1 sign, however, it's not working right now. And then they have a very tall prize counter with all their prizes right here, and more wood floors, of course. All right, now here at the order counter by the front of the store, they have the salad bar with the Our Veggies Are Hand Chopped Daily sign, and then they also kept the Your Pizza Made Fresh and Garden Fresh salads from before 2.0. I've seen several stores here, especially in Florida, that have done this, and they also have the pizzeria and games and new tiles there above the menu board. So those are several things to note. All right, guys, now let's talk about the history of this store. So Brandon, Florida's Chuck E. Cheese opened as a Chuck E. Cheese's Pizza Time Theater in August of 1981. Remained like that until 1984, after the merger between Showbiz Pizza Place and Pizza Time Theater. Showbiz Pizza Time Inc., the newly formed company, acquired this location as well as several of the other PTT franchises. A lot either closed or were acquired by Corp at that point, and this one did survive. In the late 80s, early 90s-ish, the balcony stage that this store opened with was replaced with the C stage, which a lot of the PTTs did get C stages to replace their balcony stages. And then in the mid-90s, they got the 90s remodel, and they replaced the C stage with a 2 stage. I want to point out one unique thing about their 90s remodel is over where that Wings Pizza Treats sign is, somewhere around that area, they used to have a prototype pizza mirror that I think only this location has. Jemmy told me this is the only location that has that. I'll put the picture on the screen. So they had that here at this location, which is looks really cool. And then in 2011, they got the 2005 remodel to replace the 90s remodel stuff. And they also expanded the store. The store expanded out this way here. And they moved the 2 stage. Originally, the 2 stage was over there where the mural is. And they moved it to here where the video wall is. That 2 stage lasted all the way up until 2021 when they got 2.0. This was the first location to get one of the signature murals that they have over there. They have like 15 or so of them in locations now, but that was the first to get it. And it was also the second location to have a video wall, because that was 2021, and that was the first year they did video walls. It's the second location to get one. They also, of course, have a second video wall in there in the Helen's Hangout. This is the first and only Helen's Hangout room. They never did this again because of the unique circumstances of this store, of course. And yeah, that is the history of Brandon's store. It is a really cool one. It's been here for over 40 years now, and it's always nice to see PTTs in action still. There's not a ton of them left out there, and I'm glad it's still here. Out here before you leave, they have the mission statement with timeline attachment, and then the carpet changes here out by before Kid Check. And then they don't have any sign on this emergency exit though. They have a Chucky Day there above the door. And then out here in the lobby, they have a couple things. They have the older font 2.0 good behavior guidelines. They have a vendor Chuck Smile Chuck E. Cheese's. They actually have 2 of these. They have one down there as well. And then they have the no weapons or firearms sign, lobby carpet. And out here on this door, they have the sticker about locking your car and taking your keys and all that kind of stuff, and they have a no food or drink sign, which I have never seen before. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this tour here of the Chuck E. Cheese in Brandon, Florida. It was great to see another Flagship location. It was awesome to see another Pizza Time Theater as well, and it was great to meet you, Jemmy, if you're watching this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.